Okay, so now, at this point, okay, our point of interest to develop a language. Okay, so in this language a particular word is present or not. Okay, that is the simple problem we have solved using the finite state machines. Okay, so for finite state machine, that is the first abstract machine developed. Okay, and the languages accepted by finite state machines are regular languages. Okay, then they increase the complexity of regular languages. There comes context-free languages. Okay, we are going to study in second unit. So context-free language is similar to your programming language construct. How do you write a if loop? How do you write a declaration statement? How do you write expression? Okay, all those concepts comes under context-free, CFG. In short, it is known as CFG. Okay, so next we are going to design an automata for context-free grammar, that is known as push-down automata. So comparing finite automata and push-down automata is having a memory in the form of a stack. Okay, so it has some additional capability comparing finite state machine. In finite state machine, we can do only certain kind of problems, that is only a yes or no problem or accept or reject kind of problems. Whereas using push down automata, you can do more number of problems. Okay, then comes we have a Turing machine, that's what developed by Alan Turing. Okay, that is the machine that can solve almost all the problems which can be solved by a human. Okay, so then, so next comes, we have some of the properties about what are the languages. Okay, and some of the problems which cannot be solved by a machine. Okay, for example, I think you all have seen I'll talk about that later. Okay, so now this is our overall view of the subject. Okay, so first, our point of interest, you should know about regular languages. Okay, that is our first unit. Okay, so what are all regular languages? Okay, so before knowing to any language, I'll just move my slides. Okay, this is our abstract machine. Okay, this machine, this rectangle box has some of the functionalities. Like we have defined certain rules, and there comes the functions. Okay, so these functions will react based on the rules, and we are providing certain kind of input. According to the machine will react whether we need to accept or reject. Okay, so this is our abstract machine, which is called as a finite state machine. So these are all just theories only. Okay, so this is our regular language basic. Okay, so likewise, every language has its own set of characters or alphabets or symbols, whatever it can be. Okay, we have restricted our regular language to binary symbols. Okay, symbols or binary set of alphabets. Alphabets
Ma'am,
yes,
create one WhatsApp group, ma'am.
yeah, someone have added. I will respond after my class. Okay,
Any
someone has
PDFs
added.
or any PDFs are important questions.
Did you access the LMS? The unit 1 PPT, whatever I'm handling now, it is there in that. Okay.
Ma'am,
yes.
Imam also created a group of TOC.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, shall I continue? All these kind of doubts at the end of the class. Okay. And here, if anything related to subject, okay, that is the current topic, you can raise in between the class. Okay. So here, now our interest is to learn the alphabets and the symbols belongs to the language. So the symbols are A or B, okay, or 0, 1. A or B can be, you can have X or Y or anything you can have. Just our aim is to restrict the space. Okay, that is we are having only binary alphabets in order to reduce the complexity. Okay, you can have 4 alphabets, 5 alphabets. You can even develop words using any number of alphabets. Okay, next comes after learning the same like English language, after learning the alphabets, we are moving into words. So words in the form of meaningful words. Okay, if you take English language, apple is a word, whereas ABC is not a word because it does not have a meaning in English dictionary. Okay, so here also words should have some condition satisfied that is defined by the language. Okay, so we have seen some of the words like that. See, these are our words of interest. Okay, some of the words does not satisfy the given condition. Okay, So here, these are our sample languages. So languages is the collection of words. So you should know what is sigma, what is W, and what is L. Okay, is that clear to you? And we have seen a special symbol which is called as clean star. Okay, so clean star will rotate. Okay, did I take this this slide for you?
No, ma'am. The slide was
Okay,
left.
I'll start from this. Okay, yesterday because I'm parallelly handling and to CSE also. So if I miss any of these slides, you can intimate. Okay, so I think we have completed up to this. Okay, so we will start from this. Okay, so now regular language. A language looks like this. Okay, what is the language? Language L is equal to. This is my language. Language L is equal to W such that W consists of even number of A's. Okay, this is a language defined by us. It can only be read by a human. Okay, it cannot be accessed or processed by a compiler or a machine, anything. Okay, so these languages must be represented in some of comfortable format which can be understood by a machine. Okay, so that we call it as a regular expression. So from regular language, we are changing the format and we are calling it as a regular expression. Okay. So both conveys the same meaning, but only the representation difference. Okay. So here we have regular language and regular expression. See the definition of regular language, which is represented as RL. Okay, this definition you won't understand, but let me read it. I will come back to the same definition once we complete the finite automata and the deterministic finite automata. DFA, FA stands for finite automata. FA stands for finite automata and DFA stands for deterministic finite automata. Okay, so what is the definition? Proper definition of regular languages. A language is regular if there exists a DFA for that language. The language, same thing, it is represented in another way. The language accepted by DFA is called as a regular language. Okay, I will surely come back to this definition later once we study what is DFA and what is finite automata. Okay, now come to regular expression. Okay, so what is a regular expression is a mathematical notation used to describe the regular language. Okay, as I stated, the regular language, it is not in a machine readable format. Okay, so we are changing the regular expression in terms of a regular regular language in terms of regular expression. Okay, so regular expressions are formed using 3 symbols. Okay, so all these statements describing a language in the 4 or 5 lines or everything which is concised in a form of a regular expression. Okay, so regular expressions are formed using 3 operators. So first one is called as dot operator, which is also known as concatenation. So now what is dot operator? Suppose I'm rating AB, okay, which means that there is a dot operated in between. Okay, like our normal algebra, we will have XY, right? What is the meaning of XY? X product of Y. Okay, but we never used to write the product, which means that it is the multiplication operator. Only for plus symbol, we have to implicitly, we have to represent it explicitly. Okay, that is X plus Y. Okay, so AB stands for concatenation operator or dot operator. Even now you have, suppose the alphabets are 1 and 0. Suppose I'm writing a sequence of binary alphabets. Okay, so all these are concatenated using the dot operator. Okay, so the dot operator is representing the concatenation operator. Okay, so is that clear to you? Next, union operator. Okay, which is represented by plus symbol. Okay, so now we have A or B. We have to call it as according to our theory of computation or finite automata. You have to call it as A or B. Okay, so what is this A or B? Either A or B. Okay, it is not like A plus B. Okay, we are providing a value for A and B and not adding that. Okay, it is called as union operator. For example, I have 2 sets. Our subject is, the fundamental for our subject is set theory only. Okay, so I think some of them might have studied in school days. Okay, what is set theory? So set is always represented within a curly braces. So I have some elements in A. Okay, for example, A, B, and C. And what is my other set? B. So B is having some elements D and C. Okay. So now I want to find out A union B. Okay, A union B. So what is A union B? Any element which is there either in A or B. Okay, that is union operator. Okay, so this union operator is represented by plus symbol here. Okay, so it is meaning that A or B. Okay, I will tell you what is at least one occurrence. Okay, I'll tell you what is this at least one occurrence. Okay, so this A or B can be represented as A or B like this also. Both are same only. These are both are same only. Okay. A or B, A plus B and A or B are same only. Okay. So this is my second operator and third operator. Okay, which is the closure operator. What is the closure operator? The star represents clean star. Okay, or we can call it as closure operator. Okay, so here what is the meaning of clean star is 0 or more occurrence. Okay, so now I am writing, let me clear all these scribblings. Okay, let me write A star. Okay. Okay, so we have already seen sigma star, right? What is sigma star? I'll go back to the previous slide. Do you remember this? Sigma star.
Yes, ma'am.
See here, sigma star is sigma 0, sigma power 0, union, sigma power 1, union, sigma power 2. Now I want A star. So what is sigma A power 0? What is A power 0? Anything power 0 is epsilon only. Okay, anything power 0 is epsilon. Okay, and next is A power 1. What is my A power 1? What is my A power 1? What is my A power 1? Tell me, even if it is wrong.
0,1.
No, now I am telling A star. Okay, A is my sigma. A is my sigma. Okay, A is my symbol. A is my alphabet. Okay, that's what I'm getting A star here. Okay, so now tell me what is A star? 0 or more occurrences. So this is my 0 occurrence. Okay, now 1 occurrence. What is my 1 occurrence? Yes, A. Very good one. Sir, many are replied A. And next is A. Next is A2. A2. A power 2. What is A power 2?
A.
Very good, very good. A. Super. Next is A3. A3.
A, ma'am.
Very good, very good. Okay, so this is called as 0 or more occurrence. Okay, so only using this clean star operator, you can make all possible combinations of words. This only increases the generation capability. Okay, for example, you for everything, okay, in this universe, everything there is a production, okay, reproduction. It should recurrent relation should be there. Okay, so we are representing only using this clean star operation, okay, to produce more number of symbols. Okay, if you take concatenation and the dot operator, it can produce only one occurrence. That is, I can combine two symbols A, B, or I can just A or B. I can do only these things. Okay, but if I represent A star, it can produce more possibilities. Okay, this is, you have studied recursive relation, right, in your PhD subject, right? So you know what is a recursive relationship. It will make it happen again and again, like solving a factorial or similar kind of problem for a for loop. Okay, you need recurrent relations. Okay, only if you find the recursive relationship between the expression, the things can be automated. Okay, suppose I am using an automator machine. Okay, so what are the things I have to automate? Okay, which can be done within a loop. Okay, only that, those are the items you can automate, right? So only using this clean star operator, this expressive power is increased for the language. Okay, so let me come back to the same slide. Okay, so now 0 or more occurrence. Okay, so in the for the union operator, I have mentioned at least one occurrence, because at least one occurrence, because A, I am stating it as A or B. So either A will occur or B will occur. Okay, not both. Both cannot occur. Okay, that is the meaning of union operator with at least one occurrence. Okay, is that clear to you? What are the three operator? Very important question. Even in quiz, we will conduct quiz, right? In those items, they will ask. Okay, what in regular expressions are formed using three operators: concatenation, union, and closure. Okay, clean closure. Okay, now please answer this. AB star. Tell me, AB star, what is my first word of
Epsilon.
this? Epsilon. Very
Epsilon,
good.
yeah.
Epsilon. Next.
AB.
Very good. AB. Next.
AB.
Very good. AB. So it goes on like that. Okay, next question. A or B the star? By default, if it is a star, by default, the first word is
Epsilon.
epsilon. Very good.
Epsilon.
Next. A or B, at least one occurrence only. Tell me.
A.
A, very good. Next.
B.
B, very good. Super. Next.
A
AB.
plus B.
A, that is
Plus
an
B.
operator. You cannot make it as an output. Plus. Next is
AB.
AB, all possible two-length strings. AA, what else? BB, what else? BA. Okay.
B.
So A or B star will produce almost, not almost, it will produce all possible combinations that can be produced using A or B. There is no rules for defining A or B the star. Okay, it will define all the possible strings that can be defined over A or B. Okay, even same thing, 0 or 1 also, same rules. 0 or 1 star is, don't confuse with A, B, same value for 0 and 1. Okay, it is just an alphabet. Okay, don't confuse with it. Are you studying digital computer fundamentals? Are you
Yes,
studying?
ma'am.
Yes, okay. Don't confuse with those binary values. Okay, in digital, you will be fully concentrating on zeros and ones, whereas 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, only those logic you will come. Okay, and 0 into 0 is 0. Forget about that. In according to theory of computation, 0 and A and 1 and B both are same only. Okay, now tell me 0 or 1 star.
Epsilon.
Epsilon.
0,
Very
1.
good. 0, 1,
1.
0, 0.
0,
0,
0,
0, 1,
0,
1.
1.
Very good. 1, 1, 1, 0. Like that it goes up. Okay. So these are the basic operator that forms the regular expression. Okay. So let me clear all the scribblings. Okay. So this is some fundamental. Okay, like after you understanding the subject, there are some basic terms, right? So even the empty expression, okay, that is pi is a regular expression. Okay, so and denotes the empty set. Pi is the regular expression and denotes the empty set. And epsilon is a regular expression. Even if suppose I'm writing an expression A equal to epsilon, that itself a regular expression. Okay, and for the next statement, for each A in sigma, how do you interpret this? For each alphabet in sigma, because sigma is my set of alphabets, right? So for each alphabet in sigma can be of zeros and ones or zero, even you can have increase if you want. Once you designed a basic compiler, you can increase the number of alphabets. Okay, so in that case, you can have more number of alphabets in your compiler. Okay, so for each A in sigma, A is a regular expression, simple A. For example, I am writing an expression with the A, B and 0 and 1. That also a regular expression. And there are, suppose I have two regular expressions. Okay, I have two regular expressions. Then you can have, yes.
Ma'am, how phi and epsilon are different?
Phi is this one. Okay, and epsilon is this one. Okay. Phi even don't have this epsilon. Okay. Okay, so now there are two regular expression. So now once you have formed regular expression, you can combine those regular expression by means of union operator and dot operator and clean closure. Okay, that's what mentioned here. You can have R plus S. What is R? R is a regular expression, S is a regular expression, and you can have R dot S. And where R is a regular expression, S is a regular expression, and R star, which is the closure operator, clean star operator. Okay. Okay, now I just deleted the answers. Okay, so that you will just think. Okay, so now we are going to write regular expression for the given regular languages. Okay, so write regular expression for the language of even number of ones. Okay, so they have not mentioned that the language consists of zeros and ones. Okay, so they have just considered that. One second, let me annotate. See here, sigma, they have given us one only, right? So means that it has only one only. Okay, it does not even have a zero in this language. Okay, in this language, the set of alphabet, it is having only one only. Okay, so now first you should be able to try with the set of words for this language. Okay, so for example, now the language is even number of ones. Okay, so what are my words? First, it can have an epsilon. Okay, then even number of ones, double one, double one, double one. Okay, like that you can have anything, right? So now you need to write a regular expression for this. Okay, using the operators. One second. Second year done. Now you need to frame a regular expression which will generate this kind of sequence. Can you try one? Just tell the answers, no problem. Even if it is wrong, it is wrong.
1 star.
1 star, yes. Because only from the mistakes you can learn the correct answers. Okay. 1 star. Okay. So now just verify 1 star. What are the items I will generate? Epsilon I will generate. Okay. So epsilon is correct. Next item I will generate is 1, right? Next item I generate is 1. But 1 does not belongs to my language. So this is failed. Okay. Now tell me, what is the other combination? Just tell your answers. Only from the mistakes you can correct yourself. What is my regular expression? It's double 1 star. There is an answer. 1 star. Nitish, is it correct? Whatever you have typed in the text box, 1 star you have given. Okay. Just you modify this expression, you will get an answer. Okay. Now let me try out for 1 star. It must generate 1, right? It must generate 1. Okay. Next is 1 epsilon, right? So 1 epsilon, 1 star, what it generate? First time it will generate a epsilon, so which is nothing but a 1. Next time it will generate 1. Okay. Next time it will generate 1. Okay. So even it not generated epsilon, and it generated 1 and 111. Okay. So just to modify this expression. Any answers? Just think. There is an answer. Yes, very good. E itself answered. 1 star. This is that. So 1 star. So what is 1 star will generate? The answer is 1 star. So what are the items it will generate? First it will generate epsilon. Okay. Then it will generate 111, right? That's what you have answered for AB the whole star, right? Next time it will generate
1111.
Very good. Okay. So this is for first one. Now second one. You can try send the answer. Second one. Just modify based on this 1 star itself. Put the answers in the chat box, or you can unmute and tell the answer also. No issues. That's the answer in the chat box. $1.1 star. This is the answer in the chat box. 1.1 star. It is same like 1 star only. You need not express the dot explicitly, right? So 1 star. Okay. See here, we in our number system, we have a different meaning for 1 and we have a meaning for 12. Okay, that is, this is one separate number, this is one separate number. Okay, according to computer analogy, okay, we can read only one character at a time. So this pointer will move 1 by 1. Okay, so every single digit, every single symbol, okay, or a character is considered to be a symbol only. So here 1 is one symbol, 1 is another one symbol. Okay, by default the hidden operator is dot operator only. Okay, is this correct? 1 star. This will generate this sequence, right? 1, 11, 111. But we don't want 11 because what is our interest? We need to generate odd number of ones. Okay, so here 1, 111, 51. There are some answers wrong. This one is wrong. Just think. Others also, please try. Put it in the chat box. Do not hesitate. Okay. Yes. There is another one answer. This one. Okay. Some of them have answered 1 star. How many of you telling this one is correct? Okay. Some of them have asked for dot operator. Okay. So suppose I'm writing sequence of symbols A, B, A, B. Okay. So everything is combined using the dot operator. Okay. It is not like this is a word framed using individual symbols. Okay. But which are combined using the dot operator only. Okay. If I have to concatenate, you need to put a plus symbol. Okay, even if I have 0, which is combined using this dot operator, you need not put a dot over there. You can just write 0, 0. Okay. So now check this answer 1 double 1 star. What is the answer? First time it will generate 1 and this will be an epsilon. Second time it will generate 1 and here you will get double 1. Third time 1 separate 1 followed by 4 ones. Very good answer. Okay. Nitish has answered both the questions correctly. This is number 21. Okay. Very good, ma. And any other answers for this? 1 double 1 star. There can be many number of regular expression for the same regular language. Okay. So here, any other answer for this? Any other answer? Don't think so much. Double 1 star. I'll discuss that option. Double 1 star followed by 1. Okay. Commutative. Okay. You know what is commutative law? What is commutative? A plus B equal to. What is commutative?
B plus A.
Very good. So here I can put 1 this side. This will also generate the same set of sequence. Okay. There is the answer given in the chat box. Okay. That is 1, 1, 1 star. Can it generate the first word of my language? That is my 1. Can it generate that? If you are defining a regular expression, that should be able to generate all kind of words defined by the regular language. Can it generate this 1? No. And it will also generate this 111 followed by 111. What is this? 6 ones, which is not my language. Right? Okay, so the regular expression for this is 1 followed by double 1 star. Or you can have double 1 star followed by 1. Both are correct. Okay. Okay. Next, write regular expression with a string starting with A. Let me see how many of you putting answers. All can send answers. Okay, I will not say your name if the answers are wrong. Okay, do not hesitate. Send answers. So before that, I didn't explain the set of words, right? Write regular expression with a string starting with A. Okay, so what are my words? Set of alphabets are given as A, comma B. Okay, both are there. A and A is also there. B is also there. Okay, so here first word you should have A. Followed by you can have anything. That is, I can have a B, or I can have a BA, or I can have a BB. What are the other items? Tell me some of other words it can represent. Only the condition is first word is A, followed by it can have anything. I can have BB. Even I can have A also. Okay. Here, this one is wrong. BA. How can it get BA? It is not a word of my language because it is not starting with B. And BB is also not a word of my language because it does not start with B. And triple B, it is not the word of my language because it does not start with A. Okay, some of them have given wrong answer. Okay. So there is an answer A or AB, the whole star. Okay, so is this correct? I can generate A. Let me check. I can generate A. I can generate, how do I generate AB? How do I generate AB? Using this right? I can generate AB. Right? And what is my ABA? How do I generate ABA? A, B, A. That also I can. How do I generate ABB? How do I generate ABB? Is that possible using this expression?
Ma'am,
Is that possible using this expression ABB using this
Ma'am?
one? Yes.
how do you generate ABA, ma'am?
First, this is A or AB, right? So in the first occurrence, I will generate A. Yeah, ABA is also not possible. Okay, so this is not the regular expression. Okay, this is not the regular expression. I'm just giving options from your chat box only. Okay, so give me some other options. ABA is also not possible. Very good. Okay, now tell me. Very simple. First is A. Okay, I'll give suggestion. First is A. That is the only condition they have specified, right? Afterwards, after A, what is the meaning of that?
AB.
After A,
AB.
A or B O. So how do you write that? How do you write that? Same, correct only, I said. A, O, B. A, R, B, right? A, R, B star. Now check for the possibilities of all the words. Very good. Soumya, what is the name, full name? I cannot able to see the Soumya, not Soumya Deep Das. Very good. So A, first is, I should have a, right? First I should have a. After generating my first A, I can have either A or B. Okay, so then I should have more number of occurrences. That's why star. I told you already, star has the very good power. Okay, out of all the three operator, without star, you cannot have more number of words in a regular language. Okay, because only because of the star operator, we could be able to generate more number of recursive. Okay, our computer language is based on the function called recursive property only. Okay, so here only because of the star operator, the recursive power of the languages have improved. Okay, so this is the answer. Any objection? Okay, anything you cannot able to generate using this? Okay, so next example. We'll have many examples. Okay, we'll see some. Okay, now find answers. Write regular expression with a string starting with either A or AB. Starting with either A or AB. Yes, first generate the set of words, right? So A or AB. Very simple. In the previous question, some of them answered with this answer. So I can have, sorry, I can have A or AB. Like first, it should be a or a AB. Okay, that is the condition. Okay, so this is only the starting. What is the ending? Okay, what are the remaining items? Okay, after the beginning. So
Star
A,
M.
A, tell me, A or AB. Even if it is wrong, it is okay.
Star A, ma'am.
Star A. Here star. Here star.
Yes, ma'am.
Then A you are telling.
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is, it will generate 0 or more occurrences. This may not happen also because it consists of a star, consists of a epsilon. Okay. So what are my possibilities? The first possibility is A only, no? Okay, A is correct only. Okay, then what is the next possibility I should have? I should have AB, right? Is it possible to generate AB? AB, it will generate AB, but it will end with A, right? It will end with A because from this one, from this one, it will take either A or AB. So if I get AB and this will end with A. So this is wrong. Either A or AB. So I have written the starting one. Okay, what are the remaining items? Remaining can be see the previous example. Remaining can be anything, right? So how do you represent that anything? Remaining is all possibilities. Is there any answer? Yes, there is an answer from Soumyadeep. So it is A or B. Very good. I just now I checked it. A or B the star. Okay. So let me write it in a chat box. Sorry, text box. So the answer is A or AB. A or if you get all such kind of possibility, you should go for A or B the star. Where is the star? Okay. Any doubt in this one? This is the regular expression for this language. Okay. Next one. Write regular expression with a string consists of A's and B's any length, which includes lambda. Lambda means epsilon only. This is very simple. Now everybody must be knowing. Even I have discussed all these things. Yes, we are getting answer. Custom from Ria. Very good, ma. The answer is correct. Okay. This is all such possibilities of A or B the star. Very good. From Soumyadeep also. Okay. Shada. Okay. Now only I'm getting many answers. I'm happy. Only if you answer, I will be enthusiastic to teach the subject because this subject it cannot be is in one way direction. Okay. If I talk continuously, there is no use of that. Okay. So please share your answers. Then only I can correct you. Okay. So this is the standard regular expression which can generate all such possibilities of A's and B's. Okay, which includes epsilon also. Even if they are not mentioned inclusive of epsilon, you have to write A or B the whole star. Okay, and if it is for zeros and ones, you can have 0 or 1 the whole star. Okay. Now next is write regular expression with the string A's and B's ending with ABB. Okay, so when you write a regular expression, you just divide it in portion. Okay, so they have mentioned this ending with ABB. Okay, the second half is ABB. So what is the first half? First half can be is very good. Shraddha has answered and many other people have answered. The first half can be anything. A or B the whole star. Okay, super. And the second one, seventh one, write regular expression with a string A's and B's starting with ABB. So just to divide it into two positions. So the starting is ABB. Okay, so next is it can be anything, right? So anything is represented by A or B the star. Okay, so let me stop it here. Any doubt you ask me?
Ma'am, again explain 4 and 5.
Fourth one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Write regular expression with a string starting with either A or AB. Okay. So first you should know the words belongs to the language. Only if you are able to write the words belongs to the. Just a minute. Getting this annotated. Wait, just a minute. Okay. So here, okay. So you should generate words belongs to this particular language. So what are my words? Either A or B. So what is the minimal case? First, you should have a talent of finding the minimal case. Okay, so it should start with A. So the minimal case is A, right? And what is the next minimal case? AB. Either it can start with A and AB. So both are my words belongs to my language. Okay. So apart from A and AB, only the beginning they have specified that the beginning it should start with either A or AB. Okay. So after beginning, after the first occurrence, it can have anything. Okay. So what are those items? After A, I can have another A, or after A, I can have another B. Okay. These are all possible, right? Or I can have already we have written AB. So after AB also I can have a A, or after AB also I can have a B. Okay. Likewise, after A I can have any number of A's. After A I can have any number of B's. Okay. These are all my words belongs to the language. So let me summarize this. So first half I should have either A or AB. Okay, that is my condition. This will occur only one time. Okay, so, union operator will occur only one time. Okay, so how do you make it occur more times? Only when you bring the star operator, you can make it occur for the more times. Okay, so the second half, after occurrence of A or AB, I can have any number of A's and I can have any number of B's with the clean star operator. Okay, is that clear to you? Fourth one.
Yes, ma'am. Fifth one also one section.
Fifth one. Fifth one, write regular expression with a string consists of A's and B's. Just even with that itself, you can write we can have any number of A's, any number of B's. There is no starting condition, there is no ending condition, there is no substitute condition. Okay, countless. Okay, countless number of words that can be produced using A and B. Okay, so it is. I have a text box. So I can have A or B. I can have A or B any number of times. This is the most useful expression in forming the regular expression. Okay, without any conditions. Okay, so if they are telling, okay, from if you know this, you can write. See, what is this? A or B? Sorry, A or B star B. What is the meaning of that? What is this? Words ending with
B.
B. Yes. And now what is this? This is I'm chumma giving. Okay, for your idea. What is this?
Starting with B.
Yeah, very good. Only for the first class you'll feel this is difficult. Okay, then you will practice. What is this?
Ending with AB, AB.
AB. Ending with AB, AB. Okay, that's all. Okay, what is the difficulty? Okay, any other doubt?
Ma'am, give the answers from one, ma'am.
One.
Yes, ma'am. Display answers only.
Display answers. Can you see the screen? Okay. Is that okay? This is the answer. Okay, thank you. Who's the next staff?
Ma'am, first question once.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, completed.